I mean, I don't know. You know, wouldn't really want to have it any other way. Okay, so in the last episode, we actually got quite a lot done. You know, things are moving. The world of Skyrim is moving and shaking. When we left off, we were sitting here on this perch overlooking the Imperials, who... The only thing is... Oh, I have Lydia now. Did I lose my spider? I think I lost my spider bud at some point. They might have died or something along those lines, but listen, I'm not losing sleep over it. So we're here. It felt like I was somewhere here, like overlooking the coast and the camp, and I don't know. Either way, I think the best play is actually to head to Dawnstar. So, not this way. One thing I thought about doing was actually taking the time to interact with the Skills of the Wild perk system, because one, you know, it keeps telling me shit like, hey, you've got experience doing all this shit out in the world, and you know, you should really bank in on all that, but I haven't given it the time. So let's pull up here in this old random burnt out home to I don't know, maybe do that. Let's take a look. I could ruin books. Or I guess I could just go to the skills. Fire must be lit. Huh. Fair enough. This is the first volume. Wait, is all I'm doing is crafting ruined books? Oh, I'm brilliant. Fuck me. I don't have... Oh, man. What the hell? I don't have... Oh, what a waste of everybody's time. What a great way to start the video, too. Yep, so we're just gonna go build a campfire, burn some books for no goddamn reason. That's so stupid. I thought I was using the books as kindling to light the flame. No. I'm just throwing books in a fire for some godforsaken reason. Poor Lydia, assigned as my housecarl, watches our city fall. Follows me out to this camp, and, you know, it's part of my rescue from the battle. Wait a minute. I'm looking the wrong way. I'm here. Fuck, I need to be going the complete other way. Alright. Gosh, what a waste of everybody's time to start this thing off, but that's okay. Got a big ass boat coming into harbor over there. That's pretty impressive, actually. What the hell is going on over there? I don't think I want to know. Oh. What is this? Again, I don't think I want to know. Listen, we're just trying to get to Dawnstar. Let's not overthink this. The quicker we get to Dawnstar, the quicker I can then make my way to Whiterun. Right, let me do my preamble. So we're going to Dawnstar, we're going to Whiterun, then we're going to High Hrothgar. This is High Hrothgar episode. Hundo P. I don't think I need to waste the bolts on some petty wolves. Lydia. Let's move it along. I can see Dawnstar from here. I feel like I should find a main road. Can't go any more that way. Otherwise I'll get into some beef with the Imperials, but maybe there's a chance they don't recognize me. Which reminds me, actually. Still a newcomer. I was wondering if it would, like, take into consideration my, like, undeniable status with the Stormcloaks, but well, at this point in time, Mr. Imperial soldier, I'd be hard pressed to deny that fact. I mean, we straight up got our asses kicked, or so I assume. I was knocked unconscious early in the fight when really. Just die. Man, what a absolutely just useless way to start an episode. I'm just wandering through the woods, trying to fill the time so that at least there's a modicum of entertainment value. Windward Ruins. Okay, finally, a main road. Now, there's really no point for me to head to Dawnstar, right? Do I, like, have shit to sell? I guess in theory I do. And it would be notably odd for me to, you know, head to Whiterun specifically, given I just fell in battle there. So maybe we'll stop in for the night and, yeah, I don't know, just, sell off some stuff. Quaint little town here. Damn, we got a few cats.
It's been a brutal winter. I can't remember the last time it was this cold and for this long.
Some form of an apothecary.
Good to see you. Pleasure to see you as well.
Couple of guards being content with each other's company. Let's go F5 here. Do not.
Divine sake, Skald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Horik is wearing his old Legion armor.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. Don't lose it.
Whoa, explain yourself, buddy.
No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it.
Alright. I don't what's going on in the game, but it seems to have something is causing me to be required to press E twice on every door. Slightly irritating, but not the end of the world.
It's a curse. It has to be. I've got to get out of this town.
Irgnir, get a hold of yourself. They're just dreams. Please tell her, Erandor.
Listen to your friend, Fuki. They are just dreams, my dear. I assure you that it is quite normal.
It's the same dream over and over again.
Need a
You
room?
think that's normal?
Don't worry.
It's evil, I tell you.
Nightmares don't seem to happen for travelers.
Oh, nightmares. Okay. Yes, I actually would like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Erandor,
See ya.
she has a point. You keep telling us no harm will follow.
Oh, never mind. My spider's
It
alive.
must be an omen.
Give him a chance to speak. He's trying to help us.
Everyone, please. I'm doing what I can to end these nightmares. In the meantime, all I ask is you remain strong and
Back
put
from
your
some
trust
adventure,
in
I
me,
bet?
Mark.
Did you want something? I'm quite busy.
Alright, so, something's going on here in this town, I guess, with the nightmares. Might be worth
I'll
looking
show you
into.
to your room. Right this way.
Oh, now he's gonna show me the room? Yeah, okay, great. Let's go 8 hours here. Let's just get to actual morning. We're gonna get a level up, which is brilliant. We'll see what it can afford us. I'm not sure what perks are really available at this moment, but it's disturbing. Wonder what that's about. Level 11. Officially in the block. I feel like it's the most wasted perk I've ever. I think I'm going to go two-handed here. The archery certainly, I'm sure, has helped. Ooh, hold on now. That's probably pretty good. What's this athletic? That might be useful, just given sort of our combat style of maybe a bit of like a, as opposed to blocking, we're more of like a shifty motherfucker out there. But you know what? I think it's because I have this, I think it's time I open up the speech route, because we're going to want to start investing in those.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Maybe a little privacy while I sleep, you freak. Okay, let's, actually, hold on, what do we got going on? I need to get a cure, see if I can live. Dawnstar's woes. What?
The skin's as pale as the snow.
This fucking guy lied to me.
I feel terrible. Oh, I'm sorry.
I got a lot of wine on me. Alright, it's morning.
Here.
And my dream last night was very specific and disturbing. So,
You don't want to be
based on what I overheard, this guy might have a solution, and maybe he's worth talking to.
What? Yes, sirrah.
What's going on around here?
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
I could watch the end while you're away.
Why would I do that? There's work to be done.
It'll do you good. Maybe you could visit Ergnir or Hrothgar on your way out. I've seen them looking at you when they come in for drinks.
What could you do anyways,
Why would they
right?
be looking at me?
I mean, dreams aren't real.
These dreams are manifestations
Oh, no.
created by the Daedric Lord Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, she leaves behind nightmares, not unlike a cough marks a serious illness. I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent.
Really? What's your plan?
I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
What do you mean return? You've been there?
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
How could I trust you? You're clearly hiding something.
Your concerns are understandable. Trust is a very difficult commodity to come by these days. I can only give you my word as a priest of Mara that my intentions are honorable.
Well, listen. Something has bothered me too last night, and obviously it's no joke, so I'm willing to lend a hand.
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry.
Who is this, Daedric Lord Vermina?
Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair.
What does she do with the memories?
Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
I'm into that. Alright. Let's get to it.
I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
Need a room? Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. See ya.
Sorry, big guy. Had to buy some food. But actually, before we go, I need to make a few stops in town. And I'll make sure to catch up with you. Alright. So, change plans, folks. We're off to deal with some nightmares. Alright, hold on, let me just hit the local map here. It's weird how in the big map, clicking is not what you want to do, but in this one it is. Barracks, useless. Mortar and pestle is where I'd like to head. There's also a blacksmith's shop. I think right here.
Follow me. It's this way.
Okay. Like I said,
My ex-father was also
get
called
the fuck
Mike,
come on, mate.
as was my ex-father.
Once
Feels
cool,
good to
twice a
finally
little
have a
weird,
chance to
3
visit
times
you.
it's just annoying.
Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult.
We should move to Hammerfell.
Yeah, I could imagine that would be tough. I mean, I've only been here for one night and I already don't want to come back. So, I can only imagine if you're...
Tower on that hill is our destination.
Hey, Unblooded.
Hey, what's up? New orders?
It would seem so. It's all in this note. Talos guide you.
Thank you.
When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her. Perhaps my prayers were answered, and your reason for stumbling across Dawnstar is more than a mere coincidence.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, I certainly didn't plan to come to Dawnstar. The Imperials made it so. But like I said, give me a moment, good sir. I gotta make a few stops here. I can't leave this town in this condition. I have to see about maybe getting some sort of help from the local apothecary. Those cats, dude, they are not afraid to meow. Oh, that guy was a little Well,
The
chippy.
mortar and pestle makes potions, if you can't tell from the name. Just step up to the counter.
Sounds good.
No, I don't have anything for bad dreams, so don't ask.
I can understand why people would. What do you have?
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Hard pressed to say I'm interested in anything outside of just a cure disease potion. I certainly don't need these. I certainly don't need that. But what I definitely would like is some healing potions, because they won't hurt to have. But I need a cure disease. In fact, I'll grab a couple while I'm here, just so I don't have to fucking make this a normal thing. It's a little too pricey, but I've already fallen below 2,000, and so I think that's where I'm going to cut it. Damn. Selling dragon bone and scale seems wrong, so I'm not going to do it.
Let me know if you come down with the rats.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'll let you know something if this doesn't work for me. Yes! Love to see it. Love to see it. Although I will admit, there's part of me, small gripe, wouldn't mind there being some sort of, hey doc, patch me up option for perhaps a certain price, but I'm not gonna nitpick. Listen, cat, if you're gonna meow, at least maybe pet you. Alright.
Gods, I helped my husband Rustleif run the forge. He's a marvel with steel.
I believe you. Let's see what he's got.
Take a look.
Alright, let me be the judge. Blade of Whiterun, couldn't possibly sell it. Would be, Wait, this guy never came back for his bow. Fuck him. I'll definitely sell that. Damn, I need more bolts. Major health? Bro. God. Okay, wait. Let me think about this. Is the 15 I lose worth the 30 health I would gain? Fuck. I can't justify selling this. It's just too good. In fact, I can't justify selling either of these. I'd rather... I don't know. Could I pay a court wizard to enchant items for me? This price amounts to what? 275? Not quite. You know what I mean. I could not buy these things for that price, so I could not justify selling them. What else do they got cooking here? Ring mail. Rogue thief. I don't think I could be caught dead walking around with something like that. Why are you selling guard armor? It's a little sus. Alright, listen. Thought I'd get more out of you. But that's about it.
If you need anything.
I do not, I promise you.
Where else would I go? Dawnstar is my home, and working here is my home. It's good to be
Remind me to check that notice board before I head out of town. See if I can pick up an extra couple bucks. Alright.
Not hot enough.
Let's go.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Oh, sorry.
This way, my son.
I'm all ready to rock here. Please, please, please. Don't hit me with the slow walk all the way up to the temple. That's what you can help me with. My father. Well, listen, we got quite a posse here. And now that I'm feeling a little better... Wait, what? Dawnstar's Woes is fucking me. Wait. Snowy weather. Guys, I didn't even look for bolts. Rookie mistake. But that's alright. Sorry, man. I mean, there's got to be a part of me that's like... So, one thing that I really appreciate about this mod pack, because, you know, you could look at some other mod packs out there that really go balls to the wall. But this one makes you feel like you can still play the game of Skyrim the way it was originally designed. But the mod pack just, I would say, heightens, refines, or otherwise improves every aspect of the game. Like, you know, every system, mechanic, or like the general way in which you feel in the world. Like, for example, helping, you know, warning the Jarl about the dragon, and then basically being told, come back in a few days, because my court wizard's working on something. It's like, okay, sweet. I can kind of like experience the world, do some bullshit. And then I came back like 6 days later, or maybe 4 or something, and was like, hey, actually I came back with an axe. He's like, man, I'm gonna hold on to this for you, but like, this dragon being about, this can't be the priority. So I go to help the guy, I get his dragon stone, which is a whole thing. I come back and we actually, as a force, kill the dragon. I can hardly say, hold on, lost my train of thought, we got a wolf here. I hardly say I defeated it myself, but in that fight, you know, I was able to, like, I died a couple times at the end, but like, oh my fucking god. I hope you know what you're doing, big guy. That's a nice Dwemer mace, but the second I get in range of this thing. Oh. That wasn't so bad. I don't know what that glowing is. Some mages, they cast that and it has that effect, but by the way, dude, holy fuck. Hunter's wet dream. Look at all these bodies and corpses. Like, you could fucking, ugh. Anyways, you know, so here I am now, and I remember in the default game, there was this feeling of like,
if she knew the dragon language, Skyrim might be long gone by now.
You're hilarious. So, but I'm talking. That was rude. Anyways, you know, like, I remember that feeling of like, well, I can't really go do the Thieves Guild. Like, I'm Dragonborn, I got shit to do. Well, right now, my guy, he's under this impression of like, well, we killed the dragon. What is going on? And I might be Dragonborn, but, well, let me pause and finish this thought. But it's like, okay, the Greybeards have called me. I'm a Stormcloak. You know, like, nothing is pressing about the Greybeards calling me. It's like, okay, there could be something urgent to it. The dragons, I don't know what the dragon returning mean. I don't know the prophecy. All I know is that dragons have returned, and apparently I have the ability to absorb their souls. That's all well and good, and sure, there'd be a drive to figure that out, but, you know, as a human, it's not as pressing as attending to the war, and I just happen to be interested in dealing with this fucking nightmare that's plaguing. Like, guys, this isn't counting down. I think I'm stuck with this unless I solve this. That's my immediate pressing matter.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar.
Okay, so you're saying they're still in there? And
no. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
Why is it dangerous if they're asleep?
I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike.
I see. Alright. Well, we got enough of a group here, so we'll be on our high alert.
Once we get inside, all will become clear.
I always enjoy a good adventure or two.
You got that right, Lydia. Okay, guys. This is no cakewalk. I remember this in the default experience being hard. I can only imagine. Now let's turn this fucker on. It's a little dark in here.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open. Now I can show you the source of the nightmare. Over here.
Sure, 1 second, pal. Whoa! I should just leave now. A smart man would.
The source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Jesus Christ on a fucking bicycle, buddy. What the fuck am I getting myself into? Actually, who am I kidding? There will be no room for combat in here. Where's my groupies? Are they not coming? Lydia.
Over here.
To oblivion with you.
Okay, the orc invaders weren't that bad. What's going on here? Not able to get through this one?
Impossible, actually.
Oh.
I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done.
You know, you seem to know an awful lot about this place.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina.
You should have told me the truth.
Yes, you're right. I should have. But I didn't know what to say. When the orcs raided the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters behind to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Alright. I believe in second chances. I'll do what I can to help.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
Alright.
We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Mustn't tarry, he says. And then he fucking meanders his way back up the stairwell.
It's just up here.
I guess there's a different definition to tarry that we abide by.
Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Understood. Why the fuck can't my teams come in here? I'm sure there's a quest restriction, but...
Time for your final rest.
Fuck. That was a mistake.
I knew it.
The Mians. They're still here. Stop them!
Get him!
Jesus.
No more! I yield! I yield!
Time for your final
Can you kill her? I prefer not to waste the bolt.
So endeth the lesson.
So endeth the lesson, eh? Oh, bars. Magehood. Who you trying to fool, buddy?
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need.
What am I looking for?
We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called The Dreams. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover.
Misclick.
It should be here somewhere.
Vermina on the cover. Got it. I'll see what I can
If you'll
find.
check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
Alright. Oh, does it just tell me where it is? I mean, you know what? I can't say I'm particularly mad. I'll take the book. I'm planning on not reading it, but... Got it. For over 1,000 years, the priests of Vermina have been masters of the art of alchemy.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact.
Truly a betrayal to history. Masters of the art of alchemy. The complexity and potency of their mixtures are nothing short of legendary. These alchemical treasures are so highly sought after that a single draught showing up on the black market can command the sums of tens of thousands of septims. Jesus, really, eh? One of the numerous potions that have surfaced to date, Vermina's torpor, is perhaps the most impressive. A single sip of the viscous liquid places the imbiber in a state of known as the dream stride. This condition allows the subject to experience dreams. Ah, interesting. Hey, big guy. Oof. Jesus. Something tells me it was not just a flesh wound for him. Oh. A key. I'll take some of these books, right? No sense in letting them gather dust in some old ruin. And they could be, I don't know, sold to someone who cares about it. Sorry, let me hit an F5 here, just because you never know. Etch it into history, as I always like to say. Dragon's Tongue, Vermina Rose. I'll take some more of these books. Because like I said, oh no, I don't want to read the book. I think putting an eyeball icon on that is a bit of a betrayal of the system. Alright. Well, listen, bud. I think, oof. That guy's seen better days, huh? Hey.
Yes, my son.
Found it.
Well, let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor.
Yeah, I kind of looked into that. Some type of potion?
Yes. The torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
Wow. That's amazing.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person.
I'm going to be your test subject then?
As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated.
Do you know where we can find the torpor?
All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Lead the way,
The
bud.
laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
You and I both. I'll put this fucking thing away. Why did the lights suddenly go on in here? What are you doing? Weird. Oh, I lead the charge? Got it. Whoa! Buddy! What's your fucking aim, man? That could have been the end of me. Don't mind some mead. Never hurts to collect. Seriously, though. Watch where you're shooting those fireballs. He caught my shoulder there and almost put me in a fucking forever sleep.
One lady dog. No.
They're still here.
What did I say? What did I say? You guys were there, right? What did I just tell him? I said, watch your fucking aim. Oh, great. He hit me with a left hook fireball, and now I'm fucking... I gotta do this again.
They're still here! Stop them!
So endeth the lesson, yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself. Alright. Let's, Fucking Christ. How come subconsciously I knew that would happen, and yet I didn't do anything to change my fate? Because I'm fucking stupid. But as stupid as running in front of you every goddamn fight. Fine. You lead the charge. I'll just sit here in the back lines. Learn nothing, gain nothing.
Huh?
Wait, we're still under attack.
I knew it.
Oh my goodness gracious. This is like one of those things that like slightly throws me is when a fight goes well. You die because of stupidity, like this fucking guy and his brilliance. And then you go through the fight again and just nothing works. So let's hit this guy with an overhand power attack. Oh shit.
I'll skin you alive.
I think you won't.
I'll forgive you, my child. Now that they've been dealt, we need to find the torpor.
That's why the light went off, guys. He's got a fucking mage light. Okay, so what does this thing look like?
It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here.
So no
The
distinct
torpor
features
should
at
be in a tall
all?
bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
Alright, I'll look around. So who is the ash pile? That's not what I meant to do. Let's drop this before I have to deal with it later. That's hilarious. Actually, that's one thing I thought about. If I go down to toggle helmet, or is it helmet toggle? Yeah. What's this mean? Dynamic. Swap between headgear states. Equip or unequip. I'm gonna disable this. I just want I want all of these automated options off. This is fine. Yeah. I don't want... I'm just turning off all the automations. And switch it to simple. So let me hit F5. So if I'm not mistaken, if I do this, and I go to my inventory, it says it's equipped. Alright. Well, listen. I just didn't want it, like, I think part of what was glitching it before was the fact that, like, the states thing was confusing it, and the automation was, like, overriding me, which I didn't appreciate. Alright, so listen, we're in a goddamn potion hall. If there's not a health potion anywhere to be seen, I'm gonna poo my pants in-game. Guess what? None of this is value to me. I don't know. Oh, what's this? I can sell this shit. There's an apothecary back in town. But I'm not about to go around collecting a bunch of goddamn ingredients in my pouch like a loser. That ain't my style. You feel? Okay. Sorry. Oh, plentiful healing? Please and thank you. Alright. I think it's funny, like, that he says that line. It's like, it looks exactly like a healing potion. Subcontext. Because Bethesda didn't want to specifically model a potion for it. And the modding community couldn't do anything because the line was in the game.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Well, it's actually I who can help you. I found the torpor.
I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink.
Right now?
Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works. Let's continue. We still have much to do.
If you think so.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But, brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina?
I've made my peace. I'm ready.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed to the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers.
It's funny how it's my hands. I'll just walk for the sake of immersion. Jesus. Oh fuck, this guy's just taking him to the throat. Trying not to look too closely at the fights. Oh god, he's taking it. You got him, boys. You got. Oh no, Brother Gingon. I always liked you the most. Oh, I didn't know your name. I kind of secretly hope he dies. I was never a big fan of him. Is this it? No. Go to the objective, dumbass. Philiboo. He had an issue with bathing. So, you know. Good guy and all, but... I don't know. I think once every 3 days is a bit of a stretch. Oh! Do I turn it? What's going on? Big buddy. I did it. That was wild.
It worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor, and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It was remarkable, as if I were really there.
How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull.
You got that right. Well, we can discuss it later. We need to proceed.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies.
Truly.
The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend.
And lead on I shall.
Come. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
Alright, let's hit an F5 after getting through that. There's gonna be some more guys on the way. Watch his shots, watch his shots. I guess she killed this guy. Fucking yes. Well, my axe doesn't. Ooh.
For Dawnstar!
What the hell's that? I hope that's yours.
They mustn't see a promo. See what you made of.
Dude, nice tag team, bro. Like, I'm not even kidding. Minus the part where you set me on fire a little bit. Other than that, though, pretty good. Bunch of dead corpses. Hope you didn't know him. By the way, your buddy had some real contempt for some of your teammates there.
Take heed, they've awaited. So endeth the lesson.
So endeth it indeed. This is the moment, this is the moment. I remember this.
Wait. There, Thorin, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. They mustn't stop us. Boost!
Vermina,
Now, feel the benevolence of Mara.
Yes, and Talos.
It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier.
Sick. Sick.
I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
What?
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
I answer to no fucking Daedric god.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me.
Are you gonna be alright?
In time, I believe I will. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here.
Thank you.
There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
Wow. A beautiful exchange. Nice try, bitch. Nice try. Well, listen. I know I planned on getting to Whiterun. But, saving the poor people of Dawnstar from the nightmare that was plaguing me, which is gone now, by the way. I did it for them, I swear. It took precedent. Now that we've dealt with saving this town, oh, that's what I really came for. Some free health potions. Don't get me wrong. I would definitely appreciate having a mage on my side. But as much as we shared this moment together, I think the better decision would be to let him stay here and continue his attempt to free himself from his plagued past. Plus, I'm a Stormcloak, and I think it would be a little weird if this poor guy was expected to follow me into battle for an army that probably doesn't put a whole lot of respect on him and his culture. So we'll just let our lives split here, and who knows, time may come where I call upon his services, but I think his days would be better off here, transforming this into something to remember. Now, a true test of a brilliant mod experience would be to see this actually transform into something notable. What time is it? It's late. Perfect. It'd be really cool if this turned into like a Temple of Mara, as like an ode to what's been done here. Come on, Queen. We ride. Back to Dawnstar. So I think realistically I should probably sell some shit in town. And then... yeah. Call it a day on the episode. I think it was successful. Sure, it wasn't exactly what I originally set out to do, but you know what? Sometimes that's the beauty of Skyrim. The, distractions that, it's one thing if it's just like min-maxing the game experience, where it's like, well, I gotta do all these quests because I know they're in the game. And it's another thing for you to immersively find yourself sort of driven towards something, and I think this mod collection actually did that successfully. Like, it literally plagued me with an extreme drain on my stamina because I slept in Dawnstar. And now, sure, part of me feels as though if I left Dawnstar, that went away. But, my character doesn't know that. Immersively, he simply feels
good evening.
Plagued.
Need a dagger? No? How about a claymore?
Sure, let's see what we got.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Well, I'm not sure about all that. God, you're useless to me. Do you have bolts? I need some bolts, bro. Not a single bolt in sight. You bring shame to the blacksmith community. Lydia, can you get off my horse, please?
Blessings to you. Thank you.
Alright, remember what I said before we leave town, just to double check of this board. Angus Mill and a weapon to Angus Mill. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. See, I got used to the local map. Well, I'm not exactly gonna hit it, but talk about a quick pit stop. Like, my plan is to go this way. Do I really bother doubling back for some extra coin? I got a lot of shit to sell. But I'd probably sell it in Iverstead. I think it's worth it. No. Lydia. There we go. I was like, where's the animation?
What do you want?
Hey, just here for that delivery job you posted.
Of course. All right then.
25 fucking bullshit. Where am I in this situation? Here?
Need a dagger? No? How about a claymore?
How about
Of
the delivery
course.
job?
Come back if you need steel.
Alright, listen. Got ourselves some extra bullshit along the way, but that's where I'm gonna end it. 6:30 p.m. Where does that get me to if I travel before I sleep? Fuck, probably means I gotta stop in the Nightingale Inn. I gotta go to Angus Mill anyways, so that works. Alright, on the next episode, in theory, I would like to complete these, deal with this, and then get to High Hrothgar like I originally planned for this episode. But thanks for watching as we free Dawnstar from its beleaguered
The
fate.
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Gosh, I get it. I should go to High Hrothgar.